Now here's a question for you. Is GTA 6 going to be at E3 this year? But I think a bigger question is, are we even going to have E3 this year? When I was growing up, E3 was a magical time of year. This was when the developers from all parts of the world would come together and show off their own blocks of what games were going to be released that year, or maybe a year or two out. Hi, my name is Keg and welcome to the Game Globe. Today we're looking at whether or not we have a possibility of seeing GTA 6 at E3 this year. As technology became more and more advanced, there wasn't really a reason to have all these developers come dedicate themselves to a panel or even fly out for E3 each year, so less and less games were shown. Now, after COVID canceled E3 2020, it's not entirely known how many developers will be at the conference this year. Microsoft has already stated that they're not planning to have any in-person events until July 2021 at the earliest. So it kind of brings up a really painful question. Is E3 going to be in 2021 this year? And I hate to say it, is E3 going to continue existing after 2020? I don't know. I really don't know. I love E3 so much. It has an interesting history. Nintendo used to not even be a part of E3, and it was a whole big thing because they had their own block called Space World. Then eventually they joined everybody else for early E3s in 1996, and well, from there, it was history for a long time. Journalists from all over the world would come and join, visit hot and bothered weather in Las Vegas every single year, or California. I don't remember where it is. But suddenly now, it seems like that might not be a reality anymore. Of course, the journalists don't mind as much now, but not being able to go to E3, not having all these in-person events for connections, for journalists to meet each other, to drink a whole bunch, it's just not a possibility anymore. And with everything online, for how it sort of was for E3 last year, or at least for the individual Sony and Microsoft conferences, it went pretty smoothly. And they were able to release stuff on their own time, choose what they wanted to release, and overall, things in terms of production went a lot more smoothly than I think people anticipated. One of these things might be the final nail in the coffin for, the Electronic Gaming Expo, and I don't think it's going to be returning. With that being said, GTA 6 probably won't be there either. It will probably be in its own special ROCKSTAR block, then maybe they'll have their own Nintendo Direct, but who knows? I just don't know. On the flip side though, actually if you look at Wikipedia, literally nothing about this E3 this year is known. It is claimed that it will be held on June 15th to June 17th, but nothing is featured on the developers except for Microsoft saying they won't do it in person. I think there may be bigger things to worry about, whether or not GTA 6 might not be at this conference, and we might have to worry again that this is the end of E3. On the flip side, GTA has been featured at every E3 that a game for GTA has been in development for, especially GTA 5. Multiple years in a row, the game was featured in various trailers and gameplay while it was in development. Here, else about GTA 6, we just don't know. I'm doubting that E3 will ever happen again, so let's hope that the future's positive and it does come back. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, feel free to like and subscribe to the Game Globe.